Brian Stepanek has been the face of children's television for the past 20 years straight. Since there's never been a point in Brian's acting career where he struggled to find work, his agent was begging him not to take the role as a goofy hotel janitor on a Disney show. Brian replied to his agent, "I'm not wealthy, I have nothing to do next week, and this seems really fun." So Brian went on to play a character named Arwen alongside those little twins from Friends and Big Daddy in a show called The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Little did Brian know how quickly this was about to change his life. While becoming a recurring character on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, he had quickly become a fan favorite. So this led to Disney hiring Brian as the host of all 3 seasons of the Disney Channel games. Once The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody had wrapped up, Disney wanted to form a spin-off show around the character Arwen, starring him and new Disney prospect Selena Gomez. They filmed the pilot for the Arwen spin-off, but ultimately passed on the concept in favor of The Sweet Life on Deck, and Selena Gomez going off and starring in a brand new wizard show. But all that didn't really matter for Brian around this time, since he appeared on the big screen for the first time in the box office smash hit Transformers. Disney also made sure to keep their promise on giving Brian his own show that aired during commercial break called Brian O'Brien. From that point forward, Disney was rolling out the red carpet for Brian Stepanek, casting him in nearly every project they had airing on their channel. When you weren't seeing Brian on Disney, you were hearing him, as he was voice acting in Disney movies like Bolt and Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2, and as the dad in Kick Buttowski and one-off roles on Phineas and Ferb and Kim Possible. Disney even allowed Brian to go out from underneath their umbrella and voice act in other roles away from the channel. In his later years with Disney, he was continuing to prove his agent wrong, as he appeared alongside Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Mark Wahlberg in the movie Pain and Gain, and a recurring role on 2.5 Men. Even though he was booking respectable acting work away from children's television, Brian never felt that he was too good for it, as he moved over to Nickelodeon in 2014 and booked the role as the dad on Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Dawn. Then he went on to voice act in 155 episodes of The Loud House, along with 38 episodes of their live-action version of the show. It's a true testament to how good of an actor Brian Stepanek is that even though he was acting on a kids network, he was still booking consistent, respectable work away from Nickelodeon, most notably appearing as a recurring character on Young Sheldon. But if you fast forward to today, Brian Stepanek has put a brief pause on becoming Mr. Rogers 2.0 and is hosting a podcast with his sister. Even though Brian Stepanek never needed to act in children's TV shows and movies, I'm glad he did.